Alright guys, so recently in the Survive and Kill the Killers test servers, a lot of new killer abilities were added to a lot of the killers. So in this video, I'm going to be going over every single one. Let's just jump straight into it with first off, Captain Zombie. Captain Zombie now has this new bomb that happens every so often when you swing your sword, and when it does, it sprouts these like hands that come out of the ground, and when someone walks over them, it keeps them captured for a couple seconds. It's pretty cool and definitely does help out. And then also, Captain Zombie also has this new effect that can happen when you're hitting someone with your sword, which is like this radioactive effect that kind of slowly kills the person. Pretty cool. Also, another thing, when you spawn zombies, your zombies will now have like an indicator above their head so you know where they are at all times. Now, Alien. Alien can now stretch out its arm, damage people, and that's pretty cool. Deal damage to people at certain ranges. Now we got Chucky. Chucky has this new ability that's kind of similar to Rakes, where it can lock onto people and jump on people, and then once it is on someone's head, it jumps on their head, then you can deal damage to them. Now, Eyeless Jack. Eyeless Jack's new feature is this new dash that you can do by pressing F or whatever it is on mobile and Xbox. And I have heard theories that it acts like Wendigo's leap, where like, you know, if you hit someone, it knocks them over. But in my testing, it doesn't do that, so I don't really know what they're talking about there. Let me know down below in the comments if you know. Fish Face. Now, Fish Face's new attack is the piranhas. So every so often, these piranhas will spawn, and they'll kind of dash out in the direction that you're facing, and they can deal damage to your opponent. Next is Freddy. Freddy's is probably one of my favorite. Freddy's now, what you can do is you can actually, every so often, this white orb will come out of Freddy, and if it hits someone, it will cause them to go into a nightmare. And there are 3 different kinds of nightmares. 1, you got the evil lawnmower. Number 2, you got spiders and snakes. And number 3, you got the red black hole. All of them are really cool. I'm pretty sure the red black hole is probably the hardest one to get past, because I haven't been able to survive that one. And the snakes and spiders are also pretty difficult. The evil lawnmower is pretty easy to dodge though. Now comes up Granny. Granny still has the bear trap ability, but now what you can do is you have 3 bear traps and you can place them down and pick them up, which is pretty cool. Pinhead's new ability is the chain, and the chain will basically appear every so often when you're hitting, and you can aim it towards someone, and if it touches someone, it'll bring them closer to you, which is pretty cool, and also allows you to, bring them closer and then start hitting them and dealing damage. The Raked Alley does not have a new ability. It still has the same old ability where you can latch onto people. The Robot's new ability is every so often, it will not only have, the laser eyes, but it'll also shoot out a laser beam. Slender doesn't have a new ability. Sonic.exe's new ability is the Spin Dash, and the Spin Dash basically lets you go super fast. When you go super fast, you can like bounce off walls and stuff, and after you bounce off walls a certain amount of times, it will get you out of the Spin Dash. As far as I know, when you're in the Spin Dash, you can't take damage. That's what I heard from someone. I'm not 100% sure about that though. I haven't tested it out yet, and it could also be a bug, because remember, everything in the SAKTK test servers is subject to change because it is just in the test servers. It's not in the real game yet. Now comes up Tails. Tails also has a really cool new ability. Tails can fly now, and you can only fly for like a certain amount of time, and there is kind of like a cooldown, so you can fly for like a couple seconds and then have to wait a couple seconds to fly again, but it is a really cool ability. Next is Wendigo. Wendigo does not have any new abilities, sadly, but it does have some new sound effects. Zombie's new ability is really cool. You can like dissolve into like this puddle, and it makes you go a lot faster and can make it easier for you to kill your opponents. Now, I don't know if this is a glitch or not, but you can go through doors and objects using the puddle. I don't know if that's supposed to be allowed, but we'll just have to see if it continues on to the main game in the future. I also found this really weird glitch where since there's no cooldown on going in and out of the bubble, you can do this, which is actually a pretty cool tactic to kill people. I don't know if it's going to be in the main game though. They'll probably end up patching it. Now we get onto Jack Torrance. Jack Torrance's new ability is being able to leap and like slash, and you can do this by pressing the F key or equivalent on mobile and Xbox. And there's no cooldown for this either, as far as I can tell. Jane doesn't have any new abilities. All she does is either be a nuisance in killer mode or kill Jeff. That's basically all she does. Jason's new ability is now the weapon that he's holding. Every once in a while, it will fly out and acts kind of sort of like a boomerang, so it'll fly out, either hit a wall or a person, and then come straight back to you. It's pretty cool. Jeff the Killer's new ability is a Molotov cocktail. Every so often you can throw a Molotov and it'll cause like a fire to kind of form and stuff, causing damage to your enemies. Leatherface's new ability is a protecting ability, which you can use to shield yourself from gunshots. I don't think it works on all angles. I think it only works on your front, so I'm pretty sure people can still damage you even if you have a protection on. I'm assuming that's how it works. It might not be. It still is a pretty cool ability though, and will definitely help out. One caveat of it though is that when you're in first person, you can't see, so that's why I'd recommend when using this ability, you go into third person. Michael Myers' new ability is the spin dash, and every so once in a while, a spin dash will occur, and that's pretty cool. Pennywise's new ability is to be able to go inside a balloon, which is pretty cool. You can go inside like a red balloon and it'll make you go faster, and that lasts indefinitely until you either decide to come out of it or someone pops your balloon by shooting it. Smile Dog is next, and sadly it does not have a new ability. And finally, Scream. Scream now spawns with a knife that you can throw at people and stab at people, and when it gets thrown, you can go back and pick it up again. And obviously you can also steal people's weapons, and if they drop them to the ground after you throw it, you can pick them back up again. Pretty cool. So that is all the new killer abilities. Not all the killers got new abilities, but most of them did, and these new abilities are definitely really cool. And it's definitely going to add a lot to the game, and also will hopefully make killer mode a lot more balanced, because right now killer mode is really not balanced. The ray gun is just too powerful, so hopefully these new abilities will make it a lot easier for killers in killer mode, and also make it a lot more fun just to play any other modes as well. Anyway, what are you guys' opinions on these abilities? Which one is your favorite? Let me know down below in the comments. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. If you're looking for something else to watch, why not check out my April Fool's video I did on our custom SAKTK game. I think you'll find it entertaining, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.